see what we've got to do here. There we go.
Do not use the Force as a crutch. You have survived.
That's a fair call. That's actually a fair call from Kreia.
Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. Usually there are many players who seek to play, but you are fortunate to have caught me at a moment of quiet.
Manansa kapuna wasiro toke. Ni juva maari.
Looks like I've been... Yeah, my face isn't there.
Tono tocha? Tocha ramakaka musuran kana.
Who was that guy that they needed to send outside? That was the dude. Cheers. Okay.
Sarda chornilo tabedu. Dakaprota gocha. Crimso anatis chi nortahi. Uba.
Right, so that's the dock side.
Bornacinin sopa maranca wongo cumbias. Dovrei con mwili.
Um, what's the Nemoidian? What do you know? That's the Trading Federation. What the fuck was that Gunsborough species called again?
Well executed. You have created an echo, something that will travel for some time. You are learning much.
Good.
Do not mistake my tone. I was not faulting your choice. Far from it, I respect it. There are many who never learned such strength.
Geraktada cemente bengaru rukutodo. Der into runto wakare kwe. Terewana jun konata della raguno. Do rendisa gunik nasa far.
If we needed to, Tien may be able to modify our ship's transponder.
Terewana jun konata. Der into runto.
I don't want to lose the decks.
Geraktada cemente. Der in. Terewana jun. Geraktada. Der.
Just say the word.
Okay, that's cool. I may have bugged the game out though. So if that does turn out to be the case, I will just have to cheat in the item I need. Not cheat in, save edit. Hmm. Okay. I can just run around blindly.
Bodrashon kontichaum, king lorta aithakun, aithapatisatonk, diakon batot kaun, chonachoba. Tapichayubong, chijiskapule, chunbole, watagratug, jimula. Chupayubong, nilunkagratuk, jimut maliabist wet wata. Jiji, naudung chong yomabela yuman. Yomawamani boba, lorda wishwanga shachi. Nilunkagratuk, jimut maliabist wet wata. Jiji, chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulila, chupawanga kuna konticha, chuna konasa. Chopiti man punjame. Sash.
You interrupting me for a reason? I have a lot of work to do. My boss is the Hut Voga. I oversee the docks for Voga's freighters. You not from here? Business bad. Freighters get hijacked, no trade gets through, and they can't get fuel from Sleheron. You talk to Voga. Maybe him you can help. Pylon power supply badly damaged. Only can support... Good. I give you basic access to Pylon consoles. From Pylon, you can read ID signature of freighter. Freighter with higher first two numbers has higher priority. If first two numbers tied, then higher last three numbers has high. One more thing. First two numbers are always the same as the first two numbers in the second set of numbers. Use Pylon power.
Okay, let's go fuck this up horrifically.
You interrupting me. Pylon. Good, good. I give you freighter with high... Use a pylon power console near me to change which pylon is powered up.
Okay, so I've activated that. Now I can activate the consoles. Nine, 4, 9, 118, 937. So 1, 2, 3. Silver, Alakandor, tuna. Save it. So that's 9-6, 4-5, 4-9. Chinese tech. Oh, nice.
You help faster. The exchange is
General Tso chicken. Yum, 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 yum. Actually, I haven't had a decent sweet and sour pork for a while.
Not a very good idea. Why don't you back up to the point where... You've got some guts, don't you? Why don't you back up to the point in time where... Guts or a death wish? Tell you what.
I don't know, but I'm emptying out your box.
todos, tumu. Dos kachi, kawana abawa. Tenanjara, tomachunga, karota. Tanto todos, tumu karata. Nunch kawana sicho, ranabamanga kan.
Ah. Cheers, Jedi. Enjoy your meal. Even though, oh, you can't really smell it, so you can't really taste.
Dos kachi, kawana abawasi. Tanto todos, tumu karata. Meranganoroto, dosimana rachata. Kroto no ranga manatandi goroto, mopi una wanasi. Tanto todos, tumu karata. Meranganoroto, dosimana rachata. Nunch kawana sicho ranabamanga kan. Mopikawa josi muchuto. Tanto todos, tumu karata. Meranganoroto, dosimana rachata. Kroto no ranga manatandi goroto. Mopi una wana sichin si wano. Posa non chirinta masukin kura wata. Posong chinsun mi karangado. Nunch kawana sicho. Dos kachi. Dos kachi. Kawana abawasi. Insukre masukun batungala. Merontono junsara garoto. Tanto todos, tumu karo. Johnny nikarai binachi.
Why don't I just kill the courier and keep the credits? Shit, they found me.
Looks more like one of the Sith to me. And it looks like you're not alone. Ugh, how many Jedi are on this moon anyway? Hanhar, I thought I smelled something. I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine. What, working for the Hutt suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce. And then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon. Don't, Hanhar. I'm warning you. I don't want your life dead, Hanhar. I told you. Yeah, you're right. I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and blow us both to Nal Hutta. I'd rather die than be caught by you again, Hanhar.
Okay, that was a thing. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the... Okay, that's Vogger's compound. Your package was stolen, Shambles. And signal droid attacked me. It's deleting my data. We'll try to get a what? Okay. Oh, well, that's that story's tied up.
Is your blood finally satisfied?
To be fair, I shouldn't be killing innocents like that, even as full dark side.
I don't know who you are. We'll see about...
Right. Let's explore in here.
Greetings. I am B5D8. How may I assist you? This is a warehouse privately owned by Voga the Hutt. Your specific business-related inquiries will have to be directed to Voga himself.
Nice.
I am not authorized to disclose any information of that nature. However, I can say that this is an entirely droid-operated facility, and as such, we only purchase droids in larger amounts. If you have a droid you wish to sell, I would ask that you take it to Codin.
Codin's kind of indisposed at the moment. That door's locked as well.
Kroto no ranga manatandi groto. Kroto no ranga manatandi groto. Mopi una wana sichin si wano bosh. Nunchka wana sicho rana bamanga kan. Mopi dawa josi muchuto. Tanto todos tu mukarata. Kroto no ranga manatandi groto. Mopi una wana sichin si wano bosh.
Right.
Kroto no ranga manatandi groto. Kroto no ranga manat. Bosh ni manina mosh. Harmony 21 to turn over there, Mashna. Harmony 21 to turn over. Bosh ni manina mosh na wala huda kine wa kine na rabdish na but. Bosh ni manina mosh na rice na for you.
Malampas tarawan do krimo gawan.
Malia lechona jijiska una corda saboraco. Malia lechona jijiska una corda saboraco. Yulai binag ahwa tabula. Jijiska bula tapicha yubong. Jiti manumak, indek nilurche, katuga kilewata.
Right. Yep, I've played through the trilogy, and once I finish this, I'm actually kind of itching to play it again.
Kobanewa mayoyobang. Yomawa mani boba.
But last time I played as Vanguard and shotguns and biotic charge are a little bit overpowered. So apparently...
Ulga.
One mission left on Sniper Elite. Yeah. I'm gonna go Adept this time, because... I mean, going Engineer for pure tech seems... like, I don't understand how tech functions. Because it doesn't seem to have a lot of damage powers. And Adept going from the... arguably the most damaging gun type in the shotgun, all the way down to pistol. Sort of, it's an intriguing concept. And it means once more Kaiden can get fucked.
Tonos emeragith, wanarakorachi drumka sa incho. Tonoranga manak, loka kamaran endoso. Febko Imariam ga watasito insula rakarakacha. Donos Imar Loka Kamaran Endoso. Do mababe want to susintu mukarata. To esfrektonatada beer mabar chokto. The ranamo sibu endasa.
Now I've got to remember where the other... Oh yeah, I got the scene where Tali takes her mask off, so...
Jurun maba kodu soto me kogariti jakolo me bomas. Machi tu pacha machalo aba dona sing koparodunga.
Because, I mean, Tali's obviously best girl. Let's face it.
Tonoranga Manakan. Tonoranga Manakan. Do mababe want to susintu mukarata. To esfrektonatada beer. Chabido. Dawa Josi. Dawa.
Shit, that was the merchant I wanted to side with because I think he sells Mandalorian disintegrators. Pray better not scold me. Pray is not gonna scold me. She's gonna sit there. Oh yeah, I got all three of them on PC when they were on special a while ago. On Steam.
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it?
You're welcome to try.
You've made a danger.
You're tough to have made it this far. Do you?
Right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's the same with PlayStation Plus. Like, there's some games I wouldn't normally worry about, but it's free. Free is indeed a very good price point.
This won't take long.
Right. So I'm just making sure I cover up the whole map so I get all the items. Yeah, that's what I'm stuck on at the moment as well, is the only things I'd want to play on a PS5 at the moment are Spider-Man Miles Morales and Ragnarok. I don't appear to be bashed. Later, fuckers. That's fair.
one of Sasquatch's calf hounds? Then maybe you ought to keep a tighter leash on his tentacles, Vac Brain. Because he's running this sector into the ground. My mom owes Sasquatch some credits, so he took me to sell me to the Hutts. They always need spice handlers for their camps. A lot of people die down there. What are you, Sasquatch's boss or something? I thought you smelled even worse than him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whatever. Yeah. What are you... Really? I'll go find Mom.
Right. I killed your compatriot on Talos. Yeah. I hate to say it though, like, Sony are dropping the ball with exclusives. If you ask me, that's what made the if you ask me, that's what made the PlayStation 4 so successful, was the exclusives. I just take heal. Yeah, they should have made that thing fully backwards compatible as well. I know the PS2 is a bit gnarly to emulate, but they should have been able to find a way. Yeah, exactly. Like, even if the PS2 has gnarly architecture, there's no reason I can't play my PS3 and PS4 games on a PS5. Refugee. Has anyone got a name?
Hey, thanks for saving.
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me.
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars. Then the Jedi Civil War crushed the Republic.
The winti ni
Kaven?
kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Ta yaita ta bosananansata.
I was on Telos for a time. Kaven, I thought you had died at Serico.
Ta come ta kablaia justing miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta krasa kisha. Dovrei kun mili wosa slima pogwanga samoana mucha.
It is a friend I have met along the way.
Ta come ta kablaia justing. Tong hite.
You know, I'm glad I found you. You're right about we were together at Malachor. I don't know if you're getting philosophical on me. I'm here because you found me on Telos and I decided to come along for the ride. Not that I had much choice after we got going. Your recollection of the incident must be... I was frustrated. Watching the Ithorians getting pushed around by Zerka, I thought I could make a difference, but it was taken away from me. Guess if one planet was good enough for me, why not the galaxy? You just have to know what the circuits look like. I'll be sure. Was this... Sorry, General. Something else If the Republic would just rein Zerka in, there'd be no problem. But as long as Zerka is allowed to undermine the Ithorians' efforts, Telos... I can't take seeing my work being used by those bloodsuckers. But there's nothing I can do about it, so let's talk about something else. Something else I can help you with? Sorry, something... Yes, General?
Exhaust all their dialogues.
Yes. That crystal is bonded to you. Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your current self. Is there something... Atris herself is not as familiar to me as perhaps she should be. Yet I feel I know her, yes. Because Atris's path is one I walked long ago, and it is a chapter of my life that has been read and closed. She has taken the first steps, I think. We shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger, the spoken judgments, the lack of forgiveness. I was a historian once, gathering the relics of the Jedi, learning the ancient
Look at this
mysteries. Always there were more questions. One quickly learns that the Jedi Code does not give all the answers. If you are to truly understand, then you will need the contrast, not adherence to a single idea. That is why Atris and the others blamed me, sentenced me. They believed me responsible for Revan's fall. You have already asked. Ask. Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his? Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts, strong influence indeed. And where did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? So many questions, yet the answers are few. Oh, did they? No. Revan met no Sith empire, yet he learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan, the machines that were constructed to be the Sith.
Right.
They are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet how he did it is curious. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly? Not a one, but we shall see. Ask. I misspoke before, and I do not wish to... Ask. I miss... Ask. Ignorance. And... Am I? Then perhaps you should know. There are techniques in the Force, where one can cloud the memory of others, make their presence so small. And on the worlds where we have encountered these Jedi, there is, as I said... I know of them, yes. Combined, united against the Jedi, they command legions of Sith. But above these legions there are 3 who must be stopped. As long as any one of them lives, then we, and all life, are doomed. One bathes in pain, feeds on it for sustenance. The other has ceased being a living being, so consumed by hunger that he has forgotten his own flesh. And the last is a creature of betrayals, for without such things there is no hope. Yes, of pain he has learned much. Of knowledge, of teaching, he knows nothing. Like the others, he was spawned by the horrors of the Mandalorian Wars. He exists solely
That's
to
why he's a
spread
crispy
his
man.
pain to all Jedi everywhere. Even now she is difficult to see. She must... In this you must trust me. If she is... The less said of that one, the better. Even a stray thought may draw him. He is one who has learned the greatest of the Sith teachings. Anne? Did he? The Mandalorians were right to respect you on... The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives, wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. I fear you are right. And I fear it may
Makes
prove
a lot
more
of
than
sense.
that. War is a hunger. But there is little to be done about it now.
Greetings. You're the one. Good. My family and I are anxious. Oh, we were expecting one. He's late. Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named... It's been over a week. I was afraid of that. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him.
Kinda eager to get this over and done with so I can start on the Old Republic.
let's see. 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround. No, that won't work. Come act! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for... well, not now. Anyway. Yeah, well, I... I had no choice. These thugs showed up, and they said that you could go space yourselves. And I was like, no, this is the Red Eclipse, and...
Yeah, I don't think that'll be happening.
Someone's trying to board...
Wasn't it? Whoops. Yeah.
If they think I'm going to give up this ship without a fight, well, they're wrong. It's good to be back on the old girl. Hey, what are you doing on my ship? Damn right I am. What
Wrong
are you...
answer. Come take it. How's that feel? Blood can be arranged. Blood can be arranged.
There's been a misunderstanding. The ship, it's all yours. Consider it a gift, all right? Didn't know you were messing with Red Eclipse slavers. Guess those stories about the Hawk being a cursed vessel are true. Great, I'll,
Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you.
He's looking all fucked up.
Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head. Well, whatever you call that thing on your head. Yeah, well, if I'm mean to you, it's because I care.
It is time for you to leave. You are harming him with your presence. I said, it is time.
There is a world on the Outer Rim surrounded by mass shadows. Past the graveyard of Mandalorian warships, this planet suffers, crushed in gravity's fist. To walk on its surface is to feel it crushing every cell of your being.
Did she just murder Bao
alive, until it seems you will never breathe again. What manner of creature would have birthed such a thing? Nothing human, to be sure. If you dare voice your opinions again, Iridonian, you will forget yourself for a time. Return to your machines and trouble me no more. Serve the exile until it is your time to die, and it will be enough.
I dreamt of Malachor. I remember the ships, the last stand of the Republic, the tattered remnants of our fleet, the largest we could gather. But it was damaged, weakened, and vulnerable. The Mandalorians couldn't resist. They tore into us like beasts, shredding our ships to scrap as we fought back.
Is Kreia gonna have to choke a bitch?
Reinforcements for either side. Revan had been delayed out-system by Mandalorian scout ships. By the time he arrived, it was too late. And beyond Malachor, there were no more Mandalorians left to die. I remember standing on the bridge with you and watching the destruction of the Republic, watching ships full of soldiers and Jedi burn and die. I remember the look you had when you turned to me. It was the longest you'd ever looked at me. You didn't say anything, just a nod. Events moved quickly then, even in my dreams. Flashes, explosions, you falling. I could feel the pain around me. And then the memory, the drifting hulks of the Mandalorian ships, the dead, allies, friends, strangers. And then the echo, lingering, the sound I awakened to in my nightmares. Does anyone deserve the Mandalorians' fate? Even some of their conquered worlds fared better. Blame lies with me for creating it. The situation forced your hand. Anger forced mine. You realized that unless action was taken, the fleet would be destroyed and the Republic would fall. None of us realized the magnitude of what we unleashed.
I hear that you were the one responsible for our defeat at Malachor 5.
The General told you that?
We fell into your trap at Malachor and we paid the price. We were eager to destroy the Republic fleet and defeat Revan, so we committed all of our forces to Malachor, sealing our doom. Even then, we might have won the day. The tide of battle was turning when the Republic finally set off their trap. We were almost completely destroyed. You should be proud.
I destroyed your people.
It is as much your triumph as our failure. We learned a lesson and we paid the price for our mistake. I hold no grudge against you for what you did. It is the Mandalorian way to respect strength, and we will not be so foolish ever again.
It's been a big day for you, Baldur. How you feeling, buddy?
Having you here has an effect on me, General. I never noticed it years ago. I think my mind was too occupied then. Yes, it is the feeling of hatred, of anger. I feel the anger boiling to the surface, as I once felt towards the Mandalorians, but now it is towards myself alone. I cannot let go of it. It is too raw, too consuming. The last years of my life have been defined by it. The Mandalorians, Zerka, and Revan. And above all else, myself for what I did at Malachor. Anger is the only constant in my life. Perhaps it is the truth. Drawing from it, I was able to crush the Mandalorians. Once, I built shields to defend planets from their attackers. The Mandalorians crushed them. When I built weapons to destroy them, the Mandalorians were destroyed. Yes, teach me the ways of the Force, General. Together, our enemies will fall.
And Baldur is now a Sith. Yeah, learn that Akani shit. Go hang out with the fucking handmaiden. Nah, put that thing away. I haven't fucking spec'd you for armed combat. Dantooine deceased. Zezkai L. Nar Shaddar, Onderon deceased. Korriban deceased. Telos.
Yes? Training is something reserved for certain caste members of the Ichan. I do not understand how you and Atris fight, but I will instruct. All Ichani fighting principles rely on foundations. It is similar to learning the alphabet of a language before being able to use words, then sentences.
That makes sense.
You are correct. Words are merely words. As a foundation, I will instruct you. It is not something that can be described. Use only your hands and feet to strike at me, nothing else, or our combat shall be over. Duels among the Ichani are rituals. Your modesty has no place in combat. Even the young... Now. Very well. Enemies surround us. Now is not the time for words.
Ah, see, she's level 7, I'm level 20. 23, 24. She can't actually hit me.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating. I now have a faith. The weapon the Jedi use. It is not something you can see or fight, yet the Jedi use it and struggle with it their entire lives. Then tell me of its absence.
It is standing atop the summit of a great mountain the winds tearing about you, then finding yourself buried alive, trapped, helpless and alone.
I see. Thank you, Exile. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me. Yes? Very well. For this we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual, with the exception Vibroblade, Bothan Stun Stick, Force Pike, whatever you... Then let us begin. Enemies surround us. Now is not the time for words.
See, that's the other thing, I'm doing this at her level 7 hit point pool. So even if she does hit me, like, I'm sitting on 330 fucking
You fought
hit points.
well indeed. Before you go... Why did you go... I see.
Gee,
But I
Jedi.
feel I understand what you felt. To go to war, and then return to be judged by those who had not. You may... I think you are ready for the final For this you may use any melee weapon and any shields you possess. Yes? We shall...
I use Power Strike to finish it off quickly. Excuse me.
Atris was correct about you. There is nothing more. Duels among the Ichani are rituals, and there is nothing. It is the way of the Ichani to be able to read their opponents, to know where an opponent is going to strike before it connects, anticipate it, and then strike against them. Ichani battles are fought several minutes in advance. In many ways, it is much like the game of Dejarik, played in the core systems. The most advanced among the Ichani are able to predict the course of battles by months, and the most revered are said to be able to predict the path of wars. Only Revan ever demonstrated such skill in war, and even as he slaughtered us, the Ichani still respected him. You are already doing it. If you do not know you are doing it, then training will make you a dangerous opponent indeed. Come, as we fight more, I will teach you. Do not think about predicting my movements. React instinctively. You are doing better. At first I was afraid that your awareness of your own ability might ruin it, but that is not the case. You learn quickly. Perhaps it is your connection to the Force that allows such things, but I do not think so. Now you fight as an Ichani warrior fights, always in the future.
Okay, so unclothed 33. Put on my Ossus Keeper. 36 defense. That's good. Holy shit. Make sure I got my lightsaber as well.
Yes? I am training, so that and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel.
What do you mean, Pazza?
No. You may... I fail to understand the problem. I had heard the Coreward systems had customs concerning modesty, but when training, such customs are not practical or efficient. can see no fault in your reasoning. I do have bulkier clothes. Will this do? They suffice for training purposes. They belong to my mother. She was the one my father followed to war. She was a Jedi. These are her robes. I have not worn them since they came into my possession. They are the only thing of her that I possess. I never knew her. There is no absence of presence when there was nothing there to begin with. I miss... You may... Before entering Atris's service, yes, I carried a name, as all the children of the Ichani do. It is not important. My title and rank is of consequence, not my name. I take value in Atris's service, not in myself. We all have value in our oaths to others, and the promises we make. When we make that pledge, we are pledging ourselves to something greater. When importance is placed on the self, then by such acts the galaxy is unmade. I do not know. That is...
Okay, he's dealt to.
I wanted to make sure that we have some things clear. Right now, we both seek the same goals, whatever our reasons may be. The Sith must be stopped. If they destroy the Jedi, the Republic will fall and my people will be eradicated or enslaved. To survive, I'll help you. But as Mandalore, I have another duty. The unification of the clans. After our defeat at Malachor, the survivors spread across the Outer Rim, many taking up work as mercenaries, or worse. But they cannot have fallen so far that they will not recognize a new Mandalore has been chosen. One who will restore our people to
Fair
glory.
enough.
I'll fight beside you, but I'm warning you, don't get in my way. I'm
Or
not
what?
asking for help. I'm just asking you to let me do this. Cross me, and I might have to reevaluate our arrangement. Of course it's a threat. Get in my way, it'll be something more. After the Sith are dealt with, you can turn your attention to us. Or maybe we can forge an alliance of our own. Our next battle need not be fought against your Republic. Consider what I've said. Now, is there something else you needed? I am Mandalore, but I will not be your errand. Now, is there... The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered. They are wrong. You should have destroyed us when you had the chance. As long as one Mandalorian lives, we will survive. Our honor, fortunes, and lives revolve around battle. From our earliest history, this has been our way, as it will be always.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons I travel with you. It pleases me that you recognize the truth. The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live in times of action, and I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again later. Now, is there something else? The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead. Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces.
Right.
Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on. I'm sure there were good reasons. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now, is there something else you needed? Yeah, what?
Okay. Who else we got to check in on? Vissus.
You are spending time. I knew her mother. She was a Jedi Knight, a master, named Aaron Kai. Jedi are forbidden to have children, and when the crime finally came to light almost a decade later, Kai was exiled. She joined the Mandalorian Wars after the shame of her birth was revealed. Revan welcomed her, and she was said to be a skilled warrior, beautiful and strong in the Force. The Force flows strongly in the blood of those born from Force sensitives. I doubt that Aaron was any different. If the servant of Atris is of her blood, then the potential lies within her. If you train her, if you teach her the ways of the Jedi, you will be asking her to break her oath to Atris. It would be best not to train her, and let the bloodline die with Telos. Ah, that was an interesting choice of words indeed. She has sworn not to follow the path of the Jedi by her oath, but even that oath is limited. One does not need to be Jedi to learn the ways of the Force. I suspect it cares little for our codes and philosophies. You must train yourself first. The time will reveal itself.
Fair enough.
Yet if you persist as you have, building her trust, then you will be training her, whether you know it or not, until the choice is hers, not yours. Spend time with her if you must, but recognize where your true loyalties lie. Ah, so that... Never have you wondered what it would mean in the Ichani rituals if the two of you sparred and fought, and you won, completely and utterly? If perhaps she would give in, surrender herself to you? Few are the thoughts that can hide in the shadows of your mind. Exile. And such passions are not strength, but erosion. I cannot help but hear you at times, and such curious thoughts they are, not at all like a Jedi.
Fair enough.
But I shall keep such thoughts. Yes? That is there some...
Oh yeah, I'm level 24 now, so I can upgrade the named crystal. That's something that's important to do.
Yes? That crystal is Let me there. Now, is there some... That crystal... Should your power increase or your... Is there... Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough. What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now. There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred, is a fragile alliance at best.
Bion?
But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense. I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. Take what strength you may steal from me. That is all I need be to you. In you all my hopes rest for the future, for the Force. If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice. Ask.
We go put the name Crystal back in the saber. So it's now 4 charisma, 3 dex, 5 strength. So my DCs for Force Powers is now 5, 17, 26, 41, 50. And if I do crush opposition, it'll be even less. Vissus.
My life for yours. I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why. You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me, even if I could lead you to my master. I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready. I am able to serve. If we... I serve. My master... There is... My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force. That sight may manifest itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of others to see as well. Is there something... My master did not cause... There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi unites them. I would... Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. I must warn you, if you There is more to the Sith than simply rage or slaughter. There are many kinds of hate, and all of them have the call of the dark side in them. The galaxy is filled with many such evils, and rarely have I seen anything else. I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories, or the planet itself. It is not a subject which I have spoken of.
Okay, here we go.
Its destruction.
Mirror Luca homeworld.
I've heard tales of Malachor. It is said that many of my people felt the end of the Mandalorian Wars from across the galaxy. But do not mistake me. I did not mean to draw comparisons between KOTOR and Malachor. My homeworld still exists. It is intact. The planet was not destroyed. It remains. It orbits, dead in space. But nothing lives on its surface. It echoes, but there's no one left to hear it. I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished. It was as if I was blinded. It was as if the Force had been bled from the world. I imagine there are worse deaths, worse pain. But if there are, I do not know them. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of KOTOR, and my life, my agony, was a flicker in the darkness that was the planet. All that I had been connected to had been severed. Yes, but it was not survival. I still wonder what would have happened if I had died with the others. If perhaps there would have been some way to hide my presence from the galaxy. If only I had not felt that pain, that loss, as strongly as I did. But it could not be done. When the life was bled from the planet, and yet somehow I remained. My master came for me. He walked upon the surface of my dead world, and there, lying in the bodies of my race, he took me for his own, and he made me see. And for the first time I saw the galaxy, and I wished to die.
Right.
To this galaxy, my world, absent the currents and spectrums of the Force, was nothing but crude matter, rock, flesh, emptiness. He showed the flickering of life on other planets. The mass of beings that swarm through the empty places of the galaxy. To see such creatures, disconnected from themselves, their world, their place in it, unable to see the currents and how they affected everything around them. He showed me to make me believe in his cause. He convinced me the galaxy, all life, must die. He fed upon its ugliness, its screaming, and in its place, he left silence. And where there was chaos, he brought stillness and order. The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret. They hoped that perhaps among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the galaxy. They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And KOTOR, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died. And there was no one left, only me. He cannot deny his hunger for long, and any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence. I do not understand. They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the magnitude of the threat.
Right.
He cannot deny his hunger for love. And now that I will...
Mandor, I think the only one we got left to speak with is that, and...
Something up? Alright, what did you want to know? Alright, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic... That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses. It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets... Alright. Sounds good.
All good, Jedi. Thanks for sticking around, man.
Something up? Alright.
Get this finished off.
What's going on?
We just got this message on the comlink. Looks like trouble. I think this is something everyone will want to hear. The droid's the one who picked up the message. He's got it all ready to display. Well, good thing it's not a trap.
What are you talking about? It's obviously a trap.
Could you please lighten up for 1 second?
It may be a trap, but traps work both ways. This Visquis, his kind are spread through the lower reaches of Nar Shaddar, and he may have information. But the choice is yours. If you go, you will have to go alone.
It's just off the docks, near one of the far traffic pylons. He's got you at a disadvantage there, though. The place is filled with cyanogen gas. One whiff of that, and it'll be the last breath you take. You'll need something to allow you to breathe there. You're right. Without breathing and skin protection, you'll be dead in seconds. Besides, you'll need a full bodysuit if you want to remain disguised. Like I said, no droids either. There's a lot of electromagnetic activity in the area. Screws with... Don't be surprised if your auto... Well, I wouldn't keep him waiting. If you got his attention, you probably attracted the attention of someone else.
Taranamo sibu indasarans, krema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Taranamo sibu indasarans, krema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Taranamo sibu indasarans, krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Donos imaragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Taranamo sibu indasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Donos imaragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Taranamo sibu indasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha.
Okay. That's Bazakdan. Oh, excuse me.
Hey, look, I wanted to tell you. Be careful. I won't be able to contact you via the comlink if something happens. And I'm betting that Squidhead knows it.
Yeah, I got plenty of force lightning.
Look, take these. They're healing packs. If your suit gets breached, you'll need to inject them fast if you don't want your lungs to seize up. And trust me, once the seizures start, you'll be dead. All right. Me?
That's fair. So you intend to cheat Visquis as Visquis has cheated you. And if your betrayal will get me close enough to kill him, then I'll make use of you for now.
Well, this sure beats staying on the ship. A few drinks to keep me on my toes, a few games of Pazak to keep the mind alert. Should be enough to keep me out of trouble until our fearless leader straightens things out. Give me a hit of Juma, and keep 'em coming. Well, looks like staying on the ship was a bad idea after all. That's what I love about Nar Shaddar, the company. So, I don't think I caught your names. You two work here, or?
Manansa kapuna wasiro toke. Ni juva maari kike ma. Wanatu mobayes? Dorcha no bankani honkades?
Yeah? What happened to your master?
Kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni heku chupanaret.
Finish the statement.
Wanatu mobayes? Dorcha no bankani honkades? Kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni heku chupanaret atamakcha.
No, I'm here protecting someone. Keeping them out of trouble. By acting as a distraction for people looking to harm him. Because with assassins like you two running around Nar Shaddar, I think you're another problem my friend doesn't need.
Tawanti malawe? Kono wisoto randa krani? Kawana bota atagwa kanka diwa. Yutaka alwanji umalipa. Tu es mahawika si wawanta mo guika wansoba. Wakama nurawa. Tahupo boteño go jucho picha. Gwen taba ni sochu. Norotoga proto lala shishi. Jubadosa jibacha. Ratak mansan. Tokosha na chitolo.
Why don't you two shuttas try it and we'll see what happens?
Mosincho minton baramba tinito. Dos krapa. Podipa jopa wanadin. Chorico so. Beteño chorana socha. Molira slima podwana. Wamba siso misum kun rakarakta. Nushka wana sochi rona bang mamakan.
Right.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Okay. Hmm.
All right, me. Give me a...
To what?
Excuse me.
Time to even the odds.
Okay, I don't know why she's just standing there taking it, but I'm not going to complain.
Time to take you down to size.
I go to the bathroom while this is playing out.
More where that came from. More where that came from. Let's settle this.
Well, that's it. The bounty hunter truce is off. That means this place is gonna get real bad, real fast. I better get back to the ship. Warn the others.
I don't know why a Jedi would come here. There's so much noise on this moon.
Of course, it makes detecting a Jedi difficult.
But to be in a place where one drowns in the Force, why would a Jedi wish that?
A simple question, to which I ask another. Why should a Jedi want to hide?
Hey, we need to move out.
What are you talking about? What is wrong?
The truce between the bounty hunters in Nar Shaddar is off. There's gonna be a war. A trap in the Jek-Jek-Tar is bad enough, but having 100 bounty hunters on your back is something else.
He was told to meet alone. We cannot disrupt their meeting until the alien reveals the information he has.
Look, we need to move. They're coming after us, not the exile.
If they are coming after us, then they will be after him as well. We need to go rescue him.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm guessing we're in a lot more trouble than he is.
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Taranamo sibu endasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Febko emareyam ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopikuna wana si chokoratawa.
Anybody here catch that? All I understood was very.
I think he wanted us to give up the General to his poorly trained collection of bounty hunters.
Ah, well, that would explain it. Which one do you want?
I'll take the stupid one, who decided to threaten us rather than shoot us when he had the chance.
No, you don't, Hanhar. I was saving the start for you, Hanhar, but right now, I need one less Jedi running around. Good thing I upped the dosage enough to take down a Ronto.
Yeah, you can certainly try. See the entrance? Yeah. You're not locked. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Oh, this is problem. Whiskey, welcome in. Not a Krusty Krab. How you doing, bud? Good man, good man. I mean, it's easy to say that, but if a motherfucker did, would you? But no, as someone who's struggled with rage issues in the past, I understand where you're coming from. It happens. It happens. Stocking, nice cash, good help, line. Yeah, like, what the fuck's wrong? Hi, I was performing the duties my manager asked me to, and I noticed the line was getting long, so I... Holy shit, look at that poop pants run. Nah, I wouldn't even entertain, like, it was like, yeah, I was performing my duties as requested, and Celestian, that's right.
Good eyes, Hanhar. No wonder you're still number 2 on Nar Shaddar.
Yeah, unfortunately, the meaning of the phrase, the customer is always right, has been perverted.
Yeah, and maybe you'd like to explain why you've decided to backstab Goto and claim the Jedi for yourself. You signed on with Voga the Hutt? Visquis, you're dumber than I thought. There's no way Goto won't find out. Yeah, right. I'm not telling you where the Jedi is. It's my bounty, and that means he's under my protection.
I know you can hear me. The numbness you feel should be wearing off soon, but not before we've spoken. When I first heard you were on
my
Nar
dude,
Shaddar,
your mustache is epic, but you're on the chopping block.
But I see, I underestimated you. I've watched you as you have traveled the refugee sector. I've seen what you have done, what I refused to do. Even exiled, you are more a Jedi than I. If anything, know that your actions have convinced me I can stand by and watch no longer while the Exchange closes its grip on this sector. I know a young woman went to meet with Visquis in your place. He will not negotiate with her. He will kill her. I intend to rescue her. I will return shortly, or not at all. If you have come to this moon for answers, or for revenge, then you will follow me. For if I fail, then you will be denied both.
The fuck did I just pick up? Yeah, it's me, Ron Jeremy. Look at my epic mustache. I'm not Jedi, I'm Sith. Dark side. Maxed out. Oh, yeah. Look at that glowing complexion. Queef Darcomings. Indeed. Queef Darcomings.
Listen to me. Clear your thoughts. Still your breathing. Let the trace amounts of air in your lungs hold you. The Force can sustain you. Listen to it. Let it keep you alive until you reach safety. It is an old technique similar to the healing trance. Some Jedi can hold their breath for hours, even days.
Not a Jedi. Dark side. Sith. Everyone died. Because I'm strong in the Force, and that means motherfuckers get electrocuted. 2 more. Okay, Twi'lek attendance. To be expected. Fucking lecherous cunts.
Waranda Durem. Dana Wikizi, Chazoto Gutso, Tanama Wino, Sirenento, Saraka Mahvan, Relika Nito. Kawanabota Atagwa Kanka Diwa, Yutaka Alwanji, Umalipa, Tues Mahawika, Si Wawanta Mo Guika, Wansoba, Wakama, Nurawa, Kawanabota Atagwa Kanka Diwa, Yutaka Alwanji, Umalipa, Tues Mahawika, Si Wawanta Mo Guika, Kavadumpe Masuraku, Popayip. The Popotenyo go Jucho Peak.
Right. Yeah, that's cool.